So today, Sony introduced a new console, and it seems to have gotten the internet a little bit worked up. Now, I've actually been working all day and have been preoccupied. I have seen some of the headlines that look interesting. So I thought it would be fun to sit down with you guys, take a look at this stuff for the first time, and give you my take on it. So let's talk for a minute about the new PlayStation 5. Has Sony lost their minds? All right, so hot take. I've been busy all day, and I haven't had a chance to check out any of this stuff. So we are going to take a quick look at what exactly is the PlayStation 5 Pro. Now, I'm just going to go directly to the PlayStation blog and get the straight news because everybody else is going to sort of twist it. Not that Sony's not going to twist it because obviously they want to sell some of these consoles. Let's read the one sheet. We developed the PS5 Pro with deeply engaged players and game creators in mind, as many have asked for a console that runs even higher fidelity graphics with smoother frame rates at 60 FPS. We achieved this on PS5 Pro. We are upgrading the GPU. It has 67% more compute units than the current PS5 console and 28% faster memory. That seems like an arbitrary number. 67% more compute units. Are they going to tell us what's in there? Overall, this enables up to 45% faster rendering for gameplay, making the experience much smoother. Advanced ray tracing. We've added even more powerful ray tracing that provides more dynamic reflection and reflection of light. This allows rays to be cast at double and, at times, triple the speeds of the current PlayStation 5 console. AI-driven upscaling. This sounds interesting. We're also introducing PlayStation Spectral Super Resolution, where they love to make up stuff. An AI-driven upscaling that uses a machine learning-based technology to provide super sharp image clarity by adding an extraordinary amount of detail. Interesting. That's probably the only thing of this that actually maybe interests me is AI-driven upscaling. I've watched a lot of videos about this. This presentation provides a deep dive into the key performance features that make the Pro truly special. How long is this video? 9 minutes. Yeah, I don't know that I want to spend 9 minutes listening to Mark Cerny get super technical. Give me the real details. The latest wireless technology, Wi-Fi 7. Okay. In territories supporting this standard, VRR and 8K gaming are also supported. 8K gaming. I just bought this monitor. It's 4K. The PS5 Pro console will be available this holidays at manufacturer's suggested retail price of $699.99. That is the part that seems the craziest to me. This thing is going to be $700. Now, some of you who have been playing games long enough maybe remember the Panasonic 3DO, which also launched at $700. That's a lot. I mean, there's a lot there. This will include a 2 terabyte SSD, one controller, and a copy of Astro's Playroom pre-installed on every PS5 Pro. Okay, I don't really like this at all. The PS5 Pro is available as a diskless console with the option to purchase the currently available disk drive for PS5 sold separately. That's a bold move. And it's $700 and there's still no optical disk drive. That seems wild to me. If you follow my stuff, you know that I am in huge support of physical media. I think physical media and preservation of physical media is really important. So stuff like this is actively kind of like flipping the finger, sort of to physical media. I mean, here again, to play devil's advocate, on the PC side of things, we've been there for a very long time. My Steam Deck doesn't take physical media. My ROG Ally doesn't take physical media. My gaming PC doesn't take physical media. I don't buy any of my PC games physically. You kind of can't anymore. They don't even really sell that stuff. So it's such an interesting proposal. If that's the case, 2 terabytes, I don't think is big enough. PS5 Pro will launch on November 7th, 2024. So like 2 months from now. Pre-orders will begin on September 26th. So what does this do to the life cycle of the PlayStation 5. And why not just, at this point, call this machine the PlayStation and stop putting a number on it? When do we just get a new PlayStation? It's not a PlayStation 5, it's not a PlayStation 6 or a PlayStation 5 Pro. When do we just start getting the branded PlayStation? And then you can just kind of like buy a new one every so many years. Gaming is in such an interesting place right now. I personally really think that physical media is really going to make a hard swing back into favor in the next 10 years. But that's just my opinion. I think for the first time ever really ever that I can think of, I probably will not purchase this. Because truth be told, I actually don't play a lot of games on the PlayStation 5. This thing actually, for the first couple of years of its life, this thing didn't get any play at all. After I played through the Demon's Souls remake and I think Spider-Man, it really didn't get much play. My kids play it more than I do now, and they certainly don't need this. They're still playing on their Switch. So who is this for? That is the bigger question. Who is the PlayStation 5 Pro at $700 for? It's for the hardcore gamer, which is me. Man, at $700 with no optical drive, that's a tall ask. And really, more importantly, what does this mean for Microsoft? What does Xbox do here? Do they follow it up with, I don't know, Series X Pro, and do they go discless? But you could see with stuff like the PlayStation Network and PlayStation Plus and Xbox Live Game Pass Ultimate, it's a really easy argument to be made for no physical media. It costs these manufacturers and these developers less money when you don't have to press physical media. There's no shipping involved. There's no physical. I mean, I think we can all agree probably for the environment it's better. But for us as the owners of this property, of this media, it's probably not better. What happens when stores get taken down and you don't have your collection of Super Nintendo games or original Xbox games or PlayStation discs at the ready? You just don't play that game anymore. I'll tell you what will get me into a discless system: when Sony and Microsoft finally announce and release their handhelds. Which, if you want to know more about that, you should check out a video I've done previously here, because that's going to happen a lot sooner than most people think. Do you think this is priced appropriately? And does it bother you that there's no optical drive? Will you be buying one? Who is this for? Hit the comments and let me know, and don't forget to subscribe right here for more videos like this in the future. And now it's time to live stream. Alexa, turn on the arcade.